I student teach at Carlisle High School, and my co-op is a teacher who has taught there for 10 years, so he's very experienced. I teach 4 Spanish 3 classes and 1 Spanish 2 class, and I teach in the high school. So it's been a really good experience. The students are all wonderful, and it's allowed me to take what I've learned in all my classes and put it into practice. So it's interesting to see the theories and everything coming to life and me being able to practice that to become a teacher someday. My most influential mentor here at SHIP would probably be Dr. Ricardo. He is my advisor, and he has seen me come through all the way from when I decided to change my major from English to Spanish. He helped me take that step. He also helped me, he pushed me to study abroad. He has helped me with research that I've done as well. He was the professor for my methods class, and he is now my observer for student teaching. So he'll come in and observe me a lot, and then he will give me feedback. He's always willing to help, and he's always willing to give constructive criticism, which is great. And I really appreciate all his help. When I was a sophomore here, I had the opportunity to take an exceptionalities class with Dr. Schwilk. So he took us actually on a field trip to Gallaudet University, which is a university for the deaf and hard of hearing in Washington, D.C. And it was a really meaningful experience because he personalized our experience. He went above and beyond, I guess, to take us on this field trip. And we took a tour of the university and of their elementary, middle school, high school that they had there too, all for the deaf and hard of hearing. And we went behind the scenes to see how those teachers teach. And it was just very interesting to see all the work that they put in that we probably would not think about just being trained to teach in public school, for example. So while at SHIP, I had the opportunity to volunteer 3 main times, actually. So I went and studied abroad in Salamanca, Spain, and during that time, I had a bunch of free time, so I decided to volunteer with a local girl, and I was her conversation coach. So her name was Mercedes, and we would get together, and I would help her with her English skills. So every day after school, we would talk English for an hour or 2, and it was a really rewarding experience. Last summer, I went to Costa Rica, and I volunteered with Hispanic children in the capital, teaching them Spanish and English because they were young, so they needed Spanish skills as well. And additionally, I worked at the Grace B. Loers Elementary School program. It was the after-school program, and me and another student, Vinny, we worked teaching them Spanish. I think it was like a 6-week program in which we taught them the shapes, the colors, and we did stations every day after school. It was wonderful. After graduation, I have plans to move to Spain, somewhere around Madrid, that surrounding area, and I'm going to teach English in a public high school there. I'll be a language and cultural assistant to a Spanish teacher who is the main teacher. And I would not have been able to do any of this had it not been for SHIP's Spanish program, which gave me the confidence to go out there and do that.